So my friends, a warm welcome to a new Best Wallet update video. You've already heard about Best Wallet several times on this channel. Of course, there's also a pre-sale here, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment. But I've personally been using this wallet myself for a few weeks or even months now. And I just wanted to give you another update on it, also to show you how easy it is to use overall, how to connect to pre-sales and everything else. You'll definitely find out all about that in today's update video. If you enjoy the video, feel free to like it, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment below. Let me know if you've already downloaded the wallet or if you're already actively using it. And if you want to take part in the Best Wallet pre-sale, I'll of course put the links for you down below in the video description and in the comment section. Let's dive in. So, Best Crypto Wallet, anonymous Bitcoin wallet. By now, there's a multi-chain wallet available here. So the update has already been rolled out a few weeks ago, I think. You could update it. You still have the main wallet. You have a main wallet old, but now you also have this multi-chain wallet. So quite a lot is possible here now. It also runs pretty smoothly. There are constant updates. I think there's an update here about once a week now. I think, or rather, I'm very, very satisfied with it. You know, I'm not a fan of all these wallets. I always used to find it pretty complicated, but I really have to say, handling this one is relatively easy. You've already heard it several times, especially when I made the video about Meganet back then, where you can basically use your unused bandwidth to earn tokens here in case the launch ever actually happens. And for that, I also used the Best Wallet. Everything is pretty easy, even with a QR code or whatever. And that way, the whole thing runs smoothly. And your tokens, if the launch ever actually happens, will be credited right here in this Best Wallet. So Wallet Connect and everything else really works super easily here, I have to say. And you know, I'm not really a fan of it. What can you do? Buy, store, deposit, send, swap, sell, and things like that. All of that is basically already possible. I haven't tried staking yet, but you can just give it a try if you're interested. But personally, I'd rather use other options for that. So the wallet works great. At the moment, according to the roadmap, we're still in phase 2. It supports 60 chains, which should be working by now. Advanced anti-fraud protection, I don't think that's included yet. Phase 3 is basically what would interest me a bit more once this best card is introduced here. In my opinion, that could really be a bit of a game changer. The NFT gallery as well, NFTs do have their purpose and use. At the moment, maybe less so because there just isn't widespread acceptance yet or a real use case, apart from some monkey pictures or whatever else. Of course, you could argue about that. You know, I'm not an NFT fan, but with the right application, it does make sense at some point. And phase 4, for all the traders out there, might include stop loss orders and buying and selling with dollar cost averaging. In my opinion, things like that make a lot of sense if they actually get implemented. But as I said, we're still in phase 2. At the moment, we've raised 12 million in the pre-sale. Here too, the pre-sale is going relatively well, I have to say. It's a bit slow, but there's also not a ton of marketing being done. If you need a wallet, just go ahead and download it. And if you ultimately want to take part in the pre-sale, you're welcome to do so. But the wallet is also available without you participating in the pre-sale. Just as a side note, but if you really have a vision for the future, I'd say you can, of course, invest here as well. The pre-sale page looks exactly like the main website. The best card is coming soon. Here too, advertising is slowly starting. Best Card is a crypto debit card that allows you to seamlessly spend your cryptocurrency holdings in the Best Wallet on real-world transactions, similar to a traditional bank debit card. So it will be a debit card, not a credit card, which actually makes a lot of sense from a regulatory perspective. And it's a Mastercard. Normally, it's almost always a Visa card. At least with the most common ones, anyone who has a crypto card, and I think many of you out there probably already have one, it's usually Visa. Mastercard is still relatively rare, but I think it's a good approach here as well. Otherwise, there's also an airdrop here. You have to register for the airdrop somewhere in the middle of the page, I believe. But whatever, you can definitely register for this airdrop. In my opinion, it makes sense because why not just take advantage of it? And then just Wallet Connect. Everything is explained there. Connect your social media accounts and be able to refer new users to the best airdrop. Once you've registered, you can start earning airdrop points straight away. I think it's a cool thing. Just take part, especially if you already participated in the pre-sale anyway. Otherwise, the white paper also contains all the different phases and such, which are supposed to be rolled out gradually. All the technical details behind it, the token, economics. There are a total of, what do we have here? 10 billion tokens, which is normal. We have marketing, 3.5 billion, airdrops, 1 billion. In my opinion, that's also absolutely fine. Staking rewards, exchange liquidity, 1 billion, or community rewards, 700,000, and treasury of 500 million. I'm also curious about the listing, but it's still way, way too early to talk about a listing here. You can also see the listing price of 2.5 cents here. At the moment, you can buy for 0.025 and a little bit more. And in the end, it's supposed to be in line with the final pre-sale stages at 0.0254. So that means the pre-sale here will also slowly but surely come to an end. And then there will probably be new information. Other than that, yeah, there really isn't much new. If you're interested in anything else, feel free to follow the people on Twitter, or rather X. There are always new updates and giveaways there as well. So a lot of work is being put in here too. Other than that, yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you for listening. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. As I said, if you want to take part in the pre-sale, the link is down in the video description. Otherwise, that's it from my side. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye-bye. And as always, stay Krypton.